These are the Wandering Therapist sessions. I am Tyler Patrick, your wandering therapist, and I'm here to provide you with hope, healing, and helpful insights in your journey for a wholehearted life. What is going on, you guys? I am Tyler, your wandering therapist. I'm out on a morning run this morning on the 4th of July here in America, where we celebrate our freedom when America won independence. And I can't think of a better place to celebrate freedom and independence than a place like this. I'm up above something called the Oneida Narrows in Idaho, and you guys can kind of see, look around, there's not another soul in sight. Clear blue skies. Sunlight is just starting to come over the mountains out in front of me, and just feeling really grateful to be alive today. And I just wanted to share a few thoughts with you guys today. A little tip. This tip comes from a book called The 4 Agreements, and I think it relates to the idea of freedom when it comes to freedom of our soul and to wholehearted living. And it has to do with how we see ourselves and we see other people in the context of our relationships and in the way that we live our lives. And I just want to ask you guys a question to think about. Think about the last time somebody did something to you that you think they did on purpose to hurt your feelings. Whether they said some cutting remarks or they did something passive aggressively to get mad at you or to show you how unhappy they were with you. And think about what you thought about and what your response was, and did you return the favor? Did you say something or do something to help hurt them, to frustrate them, to show them how upset you were, how unfair it was that you were treated? And then ask yourself, if you did those things, if it actually produced what you were looking for. And some of you are saying, yeah, well, it probably did. I feel better now because it felt good to feel like there was justice, or that we were even, or that I feel vindicated. But in the big picture, did it actually help you feel free and whole? And this tip comes from The 4 Agreements, which is a book that says basically there's 4 things that we need to live by, and if we live by those 4 things, then we can find peace and happiness in our lives. And one of the agreements is to never take anything personally. Now that's a hard thing to do, especially when people are doing things on purpose to try to get a rise out of you or to try to hurt your feelings. And what would your life be like if you could never take anything personally? If somebody in your life came to you and made a criticism to you and said, hey, you're like the dumbest person I've ever met, and you couldn't take that personally. If you couldn't believe that, if it wasn't about you, if it was actually about the other person or the situation instead of you, how would your life look differently? And what would you be doing in response if you couldn't take it personally? Now this is a hard thing. It takes a lot of emotional maturity to do. But if you guys give it a try, notice the next time you start to get offended about something, see if you can pull out of the situation enough to see it from a broader perspective, to not take it personally, to have it not be about you, to allow yourself to not have to be the center of the universe, even if it feels like they're coming straight at you. And chances are you're going to see it from a broader perspective. You're going to be able to have a clearer mind, to be able to respond differently. You're not going to be reactive, which means you're automatically going to do whatever you normally do to invite more drama in your life. Because the truth is when people do something to us that hurts our feelings and we react and do something back to hurt their feelings, what we've now done is we've invited them to keep doing to us what we don't want them to do. And now we're doing to them what they don't want to be done to them. And so they're justified to continue to mistreat you. And now you're in something called the collusion diagram, which allows you to both be right and to both stay miserable. So really simple idea, harder to do, but put it into practice. Don't take anything personally and enjoy your day. You guys have an awesome day. Thank you so much for being here with me. If you found this to be valuable for you, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you're facing particular struggles that you need help with or roadblocks that you're running into, please submit a question. I'd be happy to answer it for you.